following the devastating effects of the 2020 flood that have impacted several households in Banjul, Kanifing and other parts of West Coast region, displacing thousands. The Economic Committee of West African States, Ecowas, has taken a significant step by allocating $603,616 to the National Disaster Management Agency. The funding is aimed at facilitating a 6-month response plan to support households affected by the 2022 floods. In light of this, a team of ECOWAS officials and the government of the Gambia on Monday, August 12, launched a field validation monitoring and evaluation of humanitarian relief provided for food crisis and flood disaster victims in the Gambia. The mission is expected to last from August 11 to 16, 2024, aimed to ensure the effectiveness, transparency and accountability of the humanitarian aid distributed to the affected communities. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Sana Dahaba, the executive director of NDMA, underscores ECOWAS support in providing relief packages for 2,650 households out of the 50,000 nationwide. Mr. Dava highlighted the significance of partnership in building resilience against hazard and emphasizes institutions' commitment to collaborating with partners towards this goal.
I want to emphasize that our collective action in disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation aim to ensure the safety, dignity, and well-being of our people. We cannot achieve this without the support of our partners and stakeholders. Therefore, I express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your ongoing collaboration and partnership.
Mohamed Ibrahim, head of the ECOWAS mission, spoke about the devastating effect of flooding, which prompted the ECOWAS Commission to support the Gambia through the Disaster Relief Fund for vulnerable people. Mr. Ibrahim outlined the purpose behind their mission to Banjul following their relief support.
And in view of the humanitarian principles of transparency and accountability, we are embarking on this mission to measure the impact of our collective support and efforts to identify the gaps and see how we can do better by leaving no one behind.
Dr. Amlai Toure, country manager for Catholic Relief Service, explained how the relief packages were distributed using their 4-tier inclusion criteria.
And these tiers include: 1, those that have people living with disabilities in the households. Because it is important to not forget that when disaster strikes, the people that are mostly affected are those that are living with disability. So those people were prioritized first. And then secondly, household with female heads. These are households that are headed by females. We know that in terms of vulnerability, they are among the most vulnerable groups as well. And households whose houses were completely destroyed due to the floods or partially destroyed, but priority was given to those whose houses were completely destroyed.
The Deputy Permanent Secretary at the Office of the Vice President, Osman Sise, highlighted that the government of the Gambia has demonstrated a strong dedication to disaster risk reduction and management within the country through the Recovery-Focused National Development Plan 2023-2027, prioritized addressing community resilience to shock and crisis. DPS Sise expressed appreciation to ECOWAS on behalf of the government of the Gambia.
The government of the Gambia is truly grateful to ECOWAS assistance, which has greatly complemented our efforts to alleviate the situation. Furthermore, the government will also continue working with ECOWAS and other partners to strengthen the capacities of institutions and communities to take measures to minimize people's vulnerability to disasters.
The ECOWAS team and its implementing partners will now embark on a field visit to various beneficiary communities. This mission is expected to last from August 11 to 16, 2024 in Banjul. For TFN News, I am Aliu Jah.